Good evening, guys. Can anyone see me? Is anybody there? I'm kind of doing this blind tonight. Hey, Shunter. I can see the chat. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I came close, David. Oh my God. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to a What's Up live on a bike. Regular viewers of the stream will recognise that noise that just went past. On a bike, in a race, on Zwift, in a very higgledy-piggledy kind of way. I've got a screen over there that's trying to control the stream. My little old MacBook here, because I've given up trying to get Zwift to work on Windows. I've gone through all of their troubleshooting and their tech guys today, reinstalling, changing all my firewall and security settings, everything. Just can't get it working on my main PC. So this is a real hodgepodge of different bits and pieces all strung together. And at the moment, it looks like it's working because I've got 3 minutes until a race. I can see Anne's there, Noel, Kieran, Christian, Stephen, Chris, Gear, Jack, Martin, Keith. And then over on the other window, if I can read that chat, it's a bit far away from my old tired eyes. Gordon, Nadia, David, Darren, Brian, Martin, Paul. I think I saw. Oh, I can't scroll it. I'm gonna screw up if I try and scroll that. So I might not be that involved in the chat that's right over there tonight because I can barely see it and I can't. I'm loath to touch anything. Mainly because the biggest problems I've had is every time I try and do anything on my mouse or keyboard, the dongle that I need to use to put the AMP Plus lead in just disconnects. So I've been having all that. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with that. Good evening all. And what we are doing is 13th stage of the Wkg Racing League, the Minicrit, which on paper sounds pretty simple. 1 lap London CLASSIQUE, which is about 4 kilometres, 4.5 kilometres maybe. But I think there's about a 6.5 kilometre lead in. So, and that obviously counts as part of the race. So it ends up being 10, 11 kilometres of just all out hell. And I'm hot and sweaty here just having done, well, I'm doing 50 watts. I'm struggling. So we kind of have, I say we, a plan has kind of been put to me by Peter Robinson and then later by Keith Denton, whereby, I mean, we'll see if this happens. I'm pretty sure it won't because I won't stay with them. But we kind of ride together, sprint for the line, see what happens. And I suggested to Peter, it's not going to be the most exciting sprint because if I stay with them for the 10 kilometres to get to the line, I'm going to do well to muster 2 watts per kilogram out of my legs by the time I get there. So, but that's kind of a plan depending on how we feel when we get moving. Regarding the previous stage, for anyone that didn't see my little video, I will make a more formal announcement. But I spoke to Martin shortly after it, obviously with the issues with regards to draft. Should it have been, shouldn't it have been, was it, wasn't it? TT bike, non-TT bike. I was the one that confused that because Rink had very correctly identified that it hadn't been set properly at Zwift. And I kind of overruled him in a statement saying, no, this event is always a no draft event. So anybody that went in there thinking there was no draft and it was a TT bikes only, that's my fault. So apologies for that. But anyway, because of that, we are going to run a 21st stage at the end of this campaign. But anybody that did take part in that other one, it can still count towards your 15 best results. So anyway, I'm going to stop for a second because, hey, Kev's here. Good to see you, man. Because we've got 17 seconds to go. My fan's not even on. I'm not looking forward to this, I'll be honest. But you never know. 2, 1, away we go. Well, for the D's anyway. Good luck, everybody. I've gone for the most aero bike I have in my locker. Duncan Murray next to me. I think he's the last rider I sprinted with. Right, I'm backing off now. Stephen Gaines right there. Oh shit, my derailleur's gone. Oh no. Oh, balls. I've got one gear at the back. Is there any downhill where I can swap my batteries over quickly? Been fiddling around with so much other stuff. Didn't even think to charge my ETAP batteries. Yeah, I've got no rear neck. Oh, jeez. This is going to be fun. One kilometre, I'm done. I can see Keith now, 4 seconds back, doing what he does. Stalks from behind and then attacks. Scott Money's there. There's Christian, Stephen, Dirk. I think I just saw Jason as well. Jason Arblaster. Yeah, I don't know what the sound's going to be like either. So it's just using the internal mic from the MacBook. So you're probably going to get more fan, trainer, and bike noises than anything else. Motorway, wind, rain. Not necessarily a bad thing if it drowns out my waffling. Of which I'm not going to do any now until I'm over the top of this little climb. Oh, there's Noel. I wonder where he'd gone. He's at the front. Cheers, Simon. I've got a choice now. Get out and grind up here, out of the saddle, or knock it into the small ring. Come on. Ah. Balls. Lost the bunch. Struggling for breath now. Nigel's back there with Keith and Scott. Ah, shite. Here come the seas. Percy, Hal, Andrew, Henrik. Who else am I missing? Gear. There's Dwight. I'm going to swallowed up by Keith and Co soon. Oh, got no gears. I needed to stay with that bunch over the climb to have any chance of recuperation before the Hoff starts closing. He's now absolutely flying up on me, as is Felanius, Nadja, Wilkinson, Scott, Di Martellier. I've got no defence for this. Here come another bunch of C's or B's. There's Keith. I can't match you. It's futile. Oh, he's backed off a bit. Thank you, Hoff. Don't need to do that, man. Mr. Babadook! Thanks for the ride on. Oh, good God. I still haven't actually watched it. I must. Well, I say I must. Maybe I shouldn't. Thank you, Keith. Hey, John. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the ride on. I hope you're doing well yourself and Ardith. Nudge is nearly with us. Should be past me now if Keith hadn't slowed down to help. Cheers, Kev. I can't keep doing these, guys. I'm really not right. Thank you, Darren. Mr. quickly changes his screen name. Nadja has gone through. Great job, Nadja. Vivian's not far behind now as well. And Scott. And Stephen. Mr. Moon. Hey, Ardis! Thank you so much. Great to see you. Here comes Scott. Oh no, that was Scott. I just went past him. No, that can't be right. He's going much faster than me. Power-wise. There he goes. Wow. B's or A's coming past. There's Maxim Golev. Wow. Thank you, see, Farrow, man. Sorry, dude. I'm not with it, I'm feeling faint. I have done 8 kilometres. It's to be expected. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I keep going to change gear as well. I have no gears. Obviously, I'd have been way up there if I had full use of my equipment. I didn't see Peter. I don't know if he's managed to stay in that front bunch. But obviously I was planning on some kind of sprint with him. Thank you, Johnny. Hey, Nathan. Thank you, man. I'm trying. Hey, Patrick. Cheers, man. I don't know about giving it a go, Paul. I just turned up. This isn't really giving it a go, but I thank you anyway, my friend. I am worried about my ability to just do this, ever. I hate throwing long COVID around because everybody, it seems, has got it to one degree or another. And certainly people I know have got it a lot worse than I have and have had for 18 months. But I'm going to cut myself a bit of a break because I do know it's there I do know it's stopping me from doing very ordinary things, just having energy for anything, and things like this in particular, they're just killing me. I do know it's not going to get better unless I keep trying, but I'm hoping there's something else underlying that can be sorted out first, and then I'll start feeling better for it. Anyway, I didn't want to moan about that. Oh, little ring. There we go. Oh man, here comes Stephen, Vivian, Di Martellez, Matelier. Oh, come on. Yeah, I want to ride outside, Darren, is the truth. I think that's the only way I'm going to get enthusiasm back for it. Gentle ride in the woods on the gravel bike. Oh, here comes Catherine. Zoom. Here comes Gordon. I think Gordon said he wanted to catch me before the end. He'll do it before the end of this straight, mate. Good job. Stephen's coming as well. Can't muster some kind of sprint with Stephen Moon. Well done, Gordon. Hey, Martin. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Trying to grab Gordon's wheel if I can, just to help me stay away from Stephen for a bit if possible. Flamme Rouge. Of course, I can't go to a harder gear either, so the sprint will spin out a bit earlier than usual as well, I'd imagine. Might make 20 metres instead of the usual 30 metres sprinting. Right, Mr. Moon's held steady at about 30 metres back. And dropping off, so I think I've got him done. Di Martelier, maybe not. Oh, Gordon's already gone. Bugger that, I can't sprint for 400 metres. No. No, 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 no. Oh. That wasn't good. Sorry everyone for, well, possibly the most predictably awful race. Like I say, I've just Actually glad I managed to get on and get things working. Obviously not entirely, but no rear mech, but wouldn't have made any difference. Well done, everyone. Right, let's just see the results of the Ds. Very short race, so it's hard to even talk about possible strikes, but your top 10, you got Hardison, Hara Frias, and Halbersma on the podium. Good job, man. Great effort. Then we got Game, Lee, Zareba, Connolly, Crash Blaster made it into the top 10. Wend and Noel McGrath. Well done, dude. Dirk just outside the top 10. Let me just see if Peter's there. So Duncan managed 12th, Keith 14th, Scott and Nadia 18th, 19th. I came 21st, says Stephen. 23rd, Vivian 25th. That's everyone so far in the Ds. Let's do the top 10 of the Cs. We've got Ian from the herd. Hans Better Summerson. How close was that? Oh, 0.4 of a second. Beating Werner Viking by 0.2. Len Capel by another 0.3. Wow. Another 0.3 back to Smith in 5th. Johnny Sunneka 1/10 behind in 6th. Larkin 2/10. 7th. Penas 1/10 in 8th. Coveney identical time in 9th. And Jay Garida just 4/10 behind. Wow, what a finish that would have been. Let's go to the top 10 of the Bs if they're done, which they should be. So we've got Roman by Johnny Winwood, followed by Jamie Woodward. 1/10 between those two guys as well for your podium. Then we've got G, Cowlam, identical times. Ott, Akimot, 1/10 behind, identical with E. Russo. And T Street, another 10th to Heron. And a whopping 2/10 to Ortega. Fantastic. And finally onto the A's. We've got Shiramisha, who won by 1/10 from Maxim Golev. Crikey. Almost half a second. Massive gap back to Palumbo. Wade in 4th. Merchant 5th. Nevin 6th. NS 7th. Mick Capel in 8th. Bosma in 9th. Paul Elliott in 10th. Great stuff, guys. Wow. Sorry, that's exhausting just to read your nose out. Oh. Well, again, sorry about that.